My name's Gina. I'm the owner of Keep It Captured Photography. I started my business over 13 years ago. My photography studio specializes in luxury, maternity, newborn branding, and boudoir photography. I started doing photography in high school. I took a film photography class, which I'm sure is very similar to most people's story. I started with a Pentax 35mm, and I was absolutely hooked. It was probably the only thing in my life that I did that I was amazing at from the first time I did it. So I thought, well, I guess I'll make a career out of this. As a professional photographer, I really love portrait photography in general. So maybe more so than other photographers, you'll see that I consider myself as a specialty photographer in a broader genre of photography. Some photographers will only shoot boudoir, or they'll only do maternity, or just maternity and newborn. I love to photograph people. I don't discriminate on how I do that. I love relationships. I love connections with people. I like to make people feel confident, and I feel that I can do that in all of those genres. I also find it better for my creative juices to not photograph the same thing all the time. I enjoy being able to do other realms of photography. It keeps things interesting. I believe it stops the photographer from becoming bored and doing the same routine over and over and over again. It's like anything you do in life, especially when somebody comes from a more creative mind and art form. If you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to lose interest in it. And you're going to be less creative because you're gonna just get into a rhythm of, this is what works, I don't need to do anything else. I feel that when you're changing up genres, it pushes your creativity level and forces you to make changes in your everyday photography. I ended up in Dobbs Ferry by accident. This is actually a great question, how I ended up in Dobbs Ferry, because it's very relatable to the building. I owned my first photography studio was over in Terrytown. Mercy College had bought the building. We caught drift of the rumor. And originally, when I moved into the building in Terrytown, we liked it. It was a really cool building. It was unique and very different. But I was looking more for an industrial vibe, which is something that I absolutely love about this photography studio. I wanted big windows, floor to ceiling. Everything that you'll see about this studio space today is exactly what I always dreamed about. I thought the only way I would ever find that would be to move to Brooklyn or New York City, and I really still loved living in Westchester, so I didn't think I'd find it. Somebody did a photo shoot here. She was a makeup artist. She told me about the building. She showed me pictures, and I literally tracked down the owner of the building. I was sending emails to all the businesses in the building. Who do I speak to about renting here? I want in. And I got in touch with the landlord, and there happened to be one space available, and that was it. It was history from here, and I will never leave. I love being in Hudson Landing. It's such a cool space. It is the art building of Westchester, I do feel. It's very cool to work in a space that is more free. You're not stuck in the whole corporate type world. Everybody kind of has their own schedule. We're moving at different times. Everybody you pass in the hallway says hello. They'll pop in the door and check how you're doing. It's nice to work somewhere where you feel like you have a neighbor that's a friend. I've built a lot of friendships through the years, and I actually love the person who owns the building. He's really great. If anything's ever wrong, they're super catering here. They take good care of the building. I wouldn't even consider moving anywhere else. Here at Keep It Captured Photography, I customize and style every session perfectly to you. It's a very boutique experience. We're always working one-on-one to deliver the best images. Keep It Captured is located at 145 Palisade Street, and I am Suite 323. The best place to find my information and to follow all of my updated work is always my Instagram page. You can also go to KeepItCaptured.com. That's the best way to email me and book a session. That comes right into my booking system, so then I can send you all the information for whatever package it is that you're looking to book.